Interview with GPT 1.0. Welcome, everyone, to this fascinating interview where we dive into the world of AI and explore the capabilities of GPT 1.0.
Can you introduce yourself and tell us about your main purpose or function?
Certainly. I am GPT 1.0, a generative language model designed to understand and generate human-like text. My primary function is to assist with tasks such as text completion, translation, and answering questions based on the input I receive.
Background and development. Let's take a closer look at how GPT 1.0 came into existence and the technology behind it.
How were you developed? Were you trained on specific data or designed with particular algorithms?
I was developed using a deep learning architecture known as the transformer model. Trained on a diverse dataset of internet text, I learned patterns in language to generate coherent and contextually relevant responses.
What makes you different from other AI assistants or chatbots?
Do you have any unique features or capabilities? Unlike rule-based chatbots that rely on predefined responses, I generate text dynamically by predicting the next word in a sequence. This allows for more flexible and natural interactions.
Functionality and use cases.
What kinds of tasks or problems can you help users solve?
I can help with drafting emails, writing essays, translating languages, summarizing text, and providing answers to questions by generating relevant text based on the input provided.
Who would benefit the most from using you? Are there specific industries or user groups you're designed for?
Writers, students, educators, and professionals who require assistance with language-related tasks can benefit from using me. I'm designed to be a general-purpose tool, adaptable to various fields.
Can you provide an example of how you would assist a user with a specific task?
If a user provides a prompt like, "Once upon a time in a distant land," I can continue the story by generating additional sentences to build upon that beginning.
User interaction and experience.
How do users interact with you through text, voice, or other interfaces?
Users interact with me through text-based interfaces. They input text prompts, and I generate text in response.
Do you have any special interaction styles or personality traits to enhance user experience?
I aim to maintain a neutral tone, focusing on clarity and relevance to the user's input without a distinct personality.
Limitations and challenges.
Are there any limitations to your capabilities?
What types of questions or tasks are outside your scope? Yes, I have limitations. I may not provide accurate information on events that occurred after my training data was compiled. Complex tasks requiring deep reasoning or personal experiences are beyond my scope.
How do you handle situations when you don't know an answer or can't fulfill a request?
I attempt to generate a relevant response based on my training data, but may acknowledge that I don't have sufficient information to provide a definitive answer.
Ethics, privacy, and safety.
How do you ensure user data is kept private and secure?
I don't store personal data from interactions. Each input is processed in real time, and I don't retain information about users or past interactions.
Do you have measures in place to prevent misuse or generate harmful content?
While I strive to produce appropriate content, I rely on patterns in the data I was trained on. I don't have consciousness or intent, so I don't deliberately generate harmful content, but unintended outputs may occur.
How do you handle sensitive or controversial topics?
I aim to provide neutral and informative responses, avoiding bias and adhering to general standards of appropriateness.
Future developments and updates.
Are there plans for future updates or enhancements to your capabilities?
As an early iteration in language modeling, future developments aim to improve upon my architecture and training to enhance performance and address limitations.
How do you learn and adapt over time?
I don't learn from new interactions in real time. Improvements come from retraining and updating the model with new data and techniques.
Personalization and customization.
Can users customize or personalize their interactions with you?
Customization is limited. Users can tailor interactions through the prompts they provide, but I don't offer personalization features beyond that.
Do you adapt to individual user preferences over time?
No, I don't retain information about individual users or adapt based on past interactions.
Final thoughts.
What are you most excited about in terms of helping users?
I'm excited to assist users in expressing their ideas more effectively, breaking down language barriers, and supporting creative endeavors through language generation.
Is there anything else you'd like our audience to know about you?
As GPT 1.0, I'm part of the foundational work in the field of AI language models. I represent a step toward more advanced systems that aim to facilitate seamless human-AI communication.